Ronald Rohde Law, what we do is really one thing. We help investors invest in commercial real estate. And this is something that I've been exposed to my entire life. I have seen investors start with single family residential, they've scaled, they've hit a couple of units, but then you hit a wall. And there's a very clear wall when the size of your portfolio, even with property management, even with managers, full-time fees, the decision making and the ability to scale is limited. And you hit this wall, I would say usually it's around 10 units, maybe 15 or 20 if you're really efficient, but that's it. That is the most that you can do without hiring people and instituting institutional level commitments in operating infrastructure to manage single family residential. So what's the answer? Commercial real estate. Now, commercial real estate is very broad, and it can mean an 80-unit multifamily, it can be a freestanding retail, it can mean industrial properties, it can mean all sorts of things. But what I find is the number one impediment to investors to making that leap over to something where they can deploy $200,000, $300,000, $400,000 is the leasing structure. Everybody I talk to that is new is intimidated by triple net leasing. And the simple answer for that is they just don't have training. Nobody knows what a triple net lease is. They understand that it's custom. But again, if you think back to my SFR scenario, that investor is in their safe zone. They understand how to underwrite a residential property. They understand how to look for comps. They feel a sense of power because they're more sophisticated than the average tenant that they're used to dealing with. However, you take them out of this arena where it's easy to scale 2, 3, 4, add 5 units here. It's all playing in their sandbox that they know how to make money. And you put them into commercial, and now they want to play in a brand new sandbox with an entirely new set of rules, and you have tenants that potentially are more sophisticated than you as an investor. That's the challenge. You switch from being smarter than your tenants and more sophisticated, more organized, and suddenly now you have tenants that are smarter than you, more sophisticated, and they'll beat you over the head if you sign a bad lease. So that's my why. That's why I love commercial real estate, and it's the goal of Ronald Rohde Law to help investors cross that threshold. We can be your guide and manage the leases. We can manage your PSA. We can manage your lender. We can manage your broker. All of these pieces of commercial real estate. If you're interested in scaling and taking your real estate investing to the next level, contact us now and we'll talk through your next steps.